And we are live. Hello, everyone. It is Tyrant, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. Last time we completed everything we can on, well, Japan. And today we are back in Hawaii because we are going to go back to Indonesia, but we first need to get our things, get some things up. And by things I mean our reputation with the other divisions. So we're going to focus on that, primarily today. Fire a scientist? Well, I guess we could hire one, then fire one. Alright, what do you have to say for it, guys?
You're making a name for yourself, and by association, you're making a name for this park. Good work.
Really? That's it to say about me firing a scientist I just hired? Oh boy. Actually, maybe we should see what we need for Indonesia first. Because last I remember, we could technically 5-star it without needing to get a rep up. So we could try doing that. Yeah, we need 60 in these two places, so let's try and 5-star without doing that. So we need 3 more species and more scientists. So thankfully we have a welfare right here. Which we can do this. Let's also get these ones up just so we can have stuff. So that meant that easy. Now we need 15 genetically modified dinosaurs. So let's get some females of these. Let's see how that works. Expeditions. Where can I get my Styracosaurus fossils? Oh yeah, I forgot this bug was still active. I'll grab you then. Can we get any more logistics in genetics? Yes. We can get some more logistics. shall get more logistics. I'll also get that. I hear Asta meowing. How you doing, Asta? It's always you who comes up, never your sister. Let's fast forward. There's a boy. Do you want on my lap? Is that it? Is that what you want, boy? Alright. You can be on Daddy's lap. Oh. You just love laying with me, don't you? I love you, boy. Alright, you can lay there for a bit. Are you smelling my microphone? You're such a goofy boy. You and your sister are both goofy cats. Okay, so Brachiosaurus is claiming that nest. It would be nice if we can get one more geneticist. But right now the game doesn't have a geneticist for me to take, so... Does the microphone smell good, boy? Why are you rubbing yourself on the microphone, you goofy cat? Oh, you goofy, goofy boy. I can see you purring. Alright. We got some movement in the nest for another chunking. What are you doing? I guess it's my hand lick. Alright then. Chunkingas are breeding. Which is great. And really, really awesome. Okay. Now it's time to make some male Styracosaurus. How many Styracos do I got in there already? 4. And how can I make that once? Also 4. So let's make some genetically modified dinosaurs. Begin this tab. Let's give our scientists a break first. Rest up. Then after you have your break, we can make that Jurassic. That'll give us not all the genetically modified animals in the park, but most of the ones we need. Actually, no, that'll give us... Actually, no, that will bring us up to our 16, not 15. So that'll meet that. We still need more species, though.
This needs some work. Some damage that needs patching up.
That's a taco going, though. Oh, and, a little bit of tangent, but... Well, kind of, sort of, not really. But... Off-screen, I've been messing around with some modular building. Just to see if I can get... Well, not good at it, but at least decent at it. I actually made something really nice. I didn't share it yet, but I think that once I am done with everything here, I'm going to go back to doing that. Just keep playing around. And then maybe, just maybe, I'll share it when I'm done with some cool stuff.
But I'm on it.
Alright, now we should be able to find a new scientist, right? We need a geneticist. A geneticist with 10. No dice. So let's just keep doing what we've been doing. Do that. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to meet that, but it's whatever. I don't need a big cash bonus. No, I don't want to be aggressive. No! Discard that badge. That's nasty. If you're aggressive, you don't get along with the nodosaurs in there. No! Don't be aggressive.
Synthesis procedure complete.
Okay, that's better. Thank you for behaving this time.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Then we'll need to do the same to Nodosaurus. And then maybe we'll throw in a new sauropod. First, let's see if we can find Nodosaurus. Ankylosaurus, right here it is. Nodosaurus, right here. No, I might throw in a sauropod and maybe a Struthiomimus or someone at the Mimid. Go. So we're already met security. Pretty easy. Okay, so that meant that. Dinosaur Comfort is where it needs to be. I can definitely try and go for that. Okay, so we have a Patasaurus on here. So why don't we go for... Patago Titan. Well, wait till our Genesis already. Speaking of, no, we can't do that yet. We could fast forward through this. Get our Nodosaurs. Oh, you're missing fiber now? Alright, we can fix that. Easy. There. And what kind of nest do you need? Medium? We can get you a medium nest. Easy. Alright, Nodosaurus. I'm going to genetically modify you just so we can. maintain our populations. Here's our little bit Apatosaurus. Go. And this one is...
You ignoring simple logic as to the danger of the dinosaurs has left us no choice. We are now creating the means to remove the dinosaurs from our world. A re-extinction. Their death will be on your hands.
Wow, they're not messing around, huh? Don't they see how Din are at least trying to do right by the dinosaurs? Why do I feel like we're in the wrong here?
Hey, you know, I wonder if 2 doesn't cut it, how many wrongs do we need to actually get it right? I mean, what's the current count? 50 wrongs? 100? You know, a right has got to be due sometime soon, don't you think?
Our sector representative colleagues should investigate this new threat, though I'm sure it's an empty one. Please focus on what's in front of us.
Oh, I see. We're getting new stuff. It's not that we didn't...
Thanks to your hard work, I have gathered excellent contracts in Southern Europe. A client in Malta needs our help creating a dinosaur sanctuary, as well as escaping their debt to the nearby night market. We have also been contracted by a fan of John Hammond to create a modern paleo theme park in Europe. And, most excitingly, the organization managing the Biosyn Sanctuary are looking to expand the site. They have put their faith in us to do so. We have a world of options now, a world of clients. With that comes expectation, pressure. Even with extinction now bothering us, I trust you'll rise to the challenge.
Right, that is great, but I want to stay here for a bit. See if I can't bypass this park without needing to go to the extra site. Because if I can, there's no reason to come back here. At least in my eye.
Asset in transit.
Alright, so we actually have that, essentially.
Commencing
Still no, huh? Short-lived? No. No. We're not doing short-lived. We're gonna modify your genome and make you long-lived.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Watching the freaking Jurassic World balloon just sail over is... I don't know. I like seeing it, I guess. I'm happy that it's in the game. Makes the world feel busy. Large appetite I can deal with. I can live with large appetite. Unfortunately, all these run into mimids and hadrosaurs. Oh, increased security. Where's Asta? Oh well. New species is new species. How many species do I even need? 5. No, wait. Yeah, 5. So Paracatitan will be 1. One of the Ornithomimids could be another 1. That'll bring us up to 9. Then we'll need 3 more. Right? Oh, Asta, watch out. You're stepping on the cord of my headphones. In fact, you're on them, so... There we go. Here you go. Like this. You know what? You can be like this. You can be like this for a bit, okay? Let me hold you like a baby. Incubation completed. For Paragatitan. Release via airlift.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Synthesized dinosaur. Let's get another Paragatitan. Paragatitan.
Synthesis procedure.
Paragatitan.
Asset transportation underway. Confirming asset delivery.
Okay, Paragatitan, what do you need? You need pasture? Plenty of pasture that way. Go get your pasture.
synthesis procedure.
Right, I think what we're going to end up doing is... Asta, don't do that. What I think we're end up doing is... Asta, don't do that. Yeah, you can go down, boy. Daddy's busy right now. And you're being too wiggly. I know you want to be affectionate. I love you too, boy. But Daddy's trying to play a game. Alright, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is building this way. Putting a new locale over here. Including some new... Asta? Are you going to lay or are you going to wiggle?
For release. Acknowledging asset collection request.
Okay, so we need 4 more species. I think I know what I want to do for those 4 species.
Asset transportation
First.
in progress.
Let's get that set up.
Asset transported.
There. Styracosaurus, baby. Oh, shit. You have aggressive. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about the new baby system, is that they can inherit traits that their parents don't have. I wish it was just that. I wish they would only inherit traits that their parents do have. So we're gonna rewild it. It's on its own. Alright, boy. You're being wiggly again. Go get some food or something. Okay. Okay. Give me a minute to remember who is all
Got some
here.
damage here.
We got Malicephalae. So... how about we make an enclosure for Digimolic. Another sauropod. And another ankylosaurid. We need to make another ankylosaurid first. But I guess we could throw Lokiceratops in there. What do you even like? Cover, water, and ground leaf. So, doable. And then, let's see what the Ankylosaurus likes. Leaf, fruit, and wetland, and pasture. So we can pretty much just make the wetland our cover. And that'll satisfy you, and the Stygimoloch. And then a sauropod. We do have Dreadnoughtus. Oop. Who likes fruit and fiber. And wetland. Yeah, that would work great. And you like ground for... Yeah! Yeah, we'll do that! We first need to get Ankylosaurus fossils, which is not going to be an issue. Well, I'm thinking about it. Let's see about getting our last geneticist, if we can. Wow, everything but genetics. Ah, typical Jurassic World Evolution 3. This is like in Evolution 2 as well. Alright, there we go.
Attention personnel. A new monorail station has opened and guests will be arriving.
Wonderful. Seems like something.
Damage found, but I'm on it.
Did a thing. So we got disease running rampant. Alright, let's find another one with Ankylosaurus. Here we go. Then after this, we'll give all our scientists a break. And keep going. Alright, everyone gets a break. Everybody. Everybody. Yeah, yeah. Whew. In less than a minute, we'll be able to check our scientists again. But I think this whole area right here is going to be a safari thing. It would be nice if we could raise the helipad onto another building. But I'm not a programmer, so maybe that thing just isn't kind of thing just isn't doable. Put that there for now. That's going to be a bit of a mess, but at least we have the space to fit everything here. Okay. Scientists. Here we go. New geneticist. And now we should be good and dandy to
Got some damage here.
build up our dinosaur enclosure. Attractions. We're going to do two things side by side. We're going to do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
You know what? I'm feeling nostalgic. Let's use the Land Cruiser. Yeah. Good old Ford Explorer. Add a control. Not the control, but cruise along here. There we go.
Attention personnel. An animal scan has been completed by an NVU team.
Oh, we're missing fruit, aren't we? There we go. There we go. There we go. This should be happy now. And now... this. Okay, let's decide where we're going to be putting our swamp. I'm thinking right here. Oh, now we might be able to have enough to get the encounter source we need. Alright, looking at this now, we might have a bit too much wetland. So let's go ahead and turn this into some fiber and fruit. And then we can put another watering hole over here. And make this the leaf we need. And again, we have all this pasture over here. Yeah, let's make this pasture. Let's make this all pasture right here. Not that we really need pasture, but yeah, never know. We'll put that there. So we can drop off our animals.
Some damage that needs patching up.
And now
Some damage that needs patching up.
alright, Ankylosaurus, you're getting made.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Oop, I forgot. Augment its genes.
Synthesis complete. Incubation personnel.
Yeah, we'll do this. Just as a bit of humility. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. No idea why my voice is acting weird.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
There we go. Ooh, that doesn't reach. Nothing I can really do about skittish.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
But I can get Dreadnoughtus. Getting 2 Dreadnoughts will actually get us to where we need to be here. I think. Nope, just regular. Control, no. Enclosures. Paragatitan doesn't have any requirements for a nest. So I can do that. And then can release these via airlift into here.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Transporting asset.
Getting a second one, however, should get us to where we need to be there. Not that it really matters. We're almost done here.
With its thick skull and clubbed tail, the Ankylosaurus can be both a handful and also one of the premier species in this facility. Which one we get is gonna depend on how well we take care of it.
Alright, so who's not comfortable? You need ground leaf. I can fix that. Who else is also not happy?
How's my favorite sanctuary/disease treatment center doing, huh? And I warn you, I left the engine running in case someone says that terrible disease is still burning through the place.
That specific disease was eradicated.
And the facility is as secure as it's ever been.
I expected no less. I get the impression that Mr. Finch wasn't exactly helpful. But you have done excellent work regardless. However, disease doesn't rest, and neither should you.
That's right, everyone. Let's make this place the shining, disease-free jewel of the Paleo-Curation crown. See, Kira? See how I'm very much helping and leading? You see? Kira?
There.
I mean, at least the dinosaurs are fighting each other rather than us. But even so, I don't like to see it. Makes me nervous.
Okay, so you need more ground fiber. more water. You need more ground fiber as well.
Need some work.
Missing pasture. Well, there's plenty of pasture out this way. I should go out this way. Right, so. Let's get incubation with this.
Commencing synthesis.
We get airlift. Put that right here.
Brilliant work. There's a reason we all rely on your expertise.
In fact, let's see if we can speed that up. By tranquilizing him and moving him further to the edge of the habitat.
Got some infrastructure damage.
Now I need even more fiber.
Got some damage here.
Asset in transit. Transportation complete.
There you go. You're just old. In fact, they're all just old. Anyone unhappy in here? Yes. You need more wet.
This needs fixing.
More wetland and fiber. Well, this whole thing is wetland. You know what? Let's just get rid of them. Let's get rid of them and replace them with another dinosaur. And replace them with just 2 Styracosaurus. In fact, not even that. Get rid of you. You're a baby, so you can stay. You're a baby, so you can stay. I think they just need to explore their enclosure more, honestly. Actually, we could really do that by doing this. Let's just move them over there. I hope they understand
Assets in the air.
just how big their enclosure actually is. I cannot. I'm getting very close to just wanting to. Just one thing after another. Are they actually happy, or am I going to have to tranquilize them again to persuade them to go deeper into the wetlands? Because I'll do it. There. I gotta find who else is not happy. You didn't want more cover? Well, you got plenty of cover right here.
This needs some work.
Why is your habitat shrinking? Okay, there's gotta be an easier way to do this. Shun King, what are you missing? Pastor again? We've been through this.
Some damage that needs patching up.
This gets so annoying sometimes.
Commencing asset transit. Asset has been delivered.
See, look at all that pasture you knew you had. There. Now we need 2 more species, and we can be done here. I thought we could until the Nodosaurs matured. Everything's good there. So who's not happy this time? Alright, let's try that new Dreadnoughtus. Yeah, it definitely is.
Synthesis procedure complete. Commencing synthesis procedure.
Alright, so things are looking good for now. So these guys via airlift. Who isn't happy?
Transporting asset. Asset transit.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Digimoloch is a gentle giant most of the time, until they're spooked at least. In the wild, that sort of defensive reaction keeps them and their herd safe. So try not to hold it against them if it's our fences that are on the receiving end of a charging Stiggy.
Right, so there we go. Alright, now we got our dead dinosaurs coming in.
Asset requiring collection. Asset transportation underway.
Well, water is in that direction, and this direction, so it's not like they don't have any excuses not to find it.
Dominant dinosaur in a group is recognized as the leader. However, not all changes.
Okay, it's thriving now. Okay. Okay.
To say we have done well would be an understatement. This was far from a simple task, yet look at what we've created.
Places like this really are important. Diseases are a genuine threat given that the dinosaurs' immune systems have no idea of what to expect in these modern environments. Here we are, giving them a fighting chance.
And we'll continue helping them fight as long as we need to. Disease won't be going anywhere, so neither shall we.
There we go. And thus we got the Ankylosaurus statue in finished Indonesia. So why don't we keep this momentum and just never look back? Wait, no. Let's wait till we actually 5-star it and never look back. There we go. I think they're confused. Wait, no, they're not. They're finding water. Just all over the place. Just a little bit all over the place. Can you go a bit more this way, maybe? Find the rest of your water? There we go. Now everything is good and set. So we can now move on to somewhere not here. Like maybe we can go to Malta. See what we can do there. We can also go to the Biosin Sanctuary. Or quite possibly head to Azores, or whatever it's called. A small island space. You know what? That sounds fun. Let's do that. Let's do Jurassic Park Europe. Wrong cars! Those are the wrong vehicles, dudes. Portugal, okay.
Oh boy, I can see John Hammond's influence here. Not that I'm surprised, because despite his hubris, John was a visionary. And to some people, a vision is an intoxicating thing. Even now, people try to continue what they assume were his global ambitions. Thus, we have the site which you see before you. Well, you better learn from Hammond's mistakes, because in this line of work, you rarely get to learn from your own, if you catch my drift.
I'm sure you've all heard the rumors that John Hammond planned for Jurassic Parks all around the world. Whether the rumors have substance or not is beside the point. Our client dreams of building a theme park in Europe as an homage to Hammond. And we are nothing if not fulfillers of dreams. For the right clients, of course.
Oh, wow. Everything really is closer together in Europe. This is one tiny parcel of land.
You're working with the space you have, and I trust you'll do wonders with it.
Okay, you got this. You got plenty of food now. Okay. So what we need is a total of 11.5 dinosaur prestige, 100% shelter coverage, 15 juveniles ever released, okay, and 4 cohabitating species, ooh.
First things first. Comfortable animals are manageable animals. More manageable anyway.
Thank you, Mr. Lambert. Security is vitally important to our clients, so your expertise is appreciated.
I'm here to advise. And I gotta say, this is a prime opportunity to show the world how secure a park can be in the right hands.
Alright, so we need to get
To make a great theme park, you need amazing attractions. Let's get some down.
Operational dinosaur encounter. Alright, like they are scientists. If we can, look at our geneticist. We need someone with logistics. And we got none. Bummer. At least this is correct to Jurassic Park. Stegosaurus was in the novel, so I'll allow this. And we need an activity center. Ugh. This is another one we don't have.
Although dinosaurs will attempt to claim an area as their own. May well witness dinosaurs attempting to establish dominance while you were on this tour. While it can be worrying and distressing to witness, these standoffs are vitally important in the way these animals select an alpha.
Okay. Are we even cash positive? I mean, technically. We might need to consider getting these. We need to improve our reputation with entertainment. And have 500 guests in the park, so we better get cracking. Let's do a completely Jurassic themed one. And that there. Food, drink, shopping. I'm gonna put one of these down. Actually, okay, good. Ooh. I kind of like how this pylon looks. I'm gonna copy this as a blueprint. We'll call it. What is it called? There we go. We also have these pylons. don't know how I actually get those kinds of pylons. Oh, that's not all what I wanted to do. I'm sure there's a way. Wherever it is, I don't know it. Ooh, yeah, I like this power station. In fact, looks like I already have it as a blueprint. Or at least something close to it. Actually, that is it. That is it. Just attached to a dirt road. Okay, enough spacing out. We just gotta wait. Oh, we need to put this right here. And add this to that. I think this will be a big dinosaur enclosure too. Actually, no. Oh, that is a small amount of land. Well, the good news is that we don't necessarily have any species to... We have no species quota, so that's a thing. Wait, so the shelter cover... Oh. That. And that should get our shelter coverage completely full. Of course, all the dinosaurs that have appeal modifiers are ones from Jurassic Park. And we should have most of these maxed out, I think. I think the only ones we don't have for T-Rex and Brachiosaurus. So I could be wrong. Not gonna question it. Not gonna question it at all. So, we got Gallimimus. We got Parasaurolophus. We got Velociraptor. Oh, there's quite a few we don't have. They said Dilophosaurus, which we don't got. We don't have Brachy, we don't have T-Rex, we don't have Have Para, Galley, and Velociraptor. Huh. So I think we might end up doing Gallimimus, Parasaurolophus, and Brachiosaurus all do cohabitate. And I think they can cohabitate with Stegosaurus, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Parasaurolophus, Gallimimus, Brachiosaurus. Yes. That should work. There we go. Same for you. There we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Go. Anyway, I think about just moving these stegos and putting them over here. But I would like to first get Stegosaurus unlocked. Let's see what's doing this. Okay. Because I think I'm actually going to end up doing is having this go through this enclosure, which will end up being Dilophosaurus, just like in the movie. Then, I don't know where we'll go from there. But I do know I'd like to move this. There we go. God, I wish I could get these pylons. Not these Jurassic World ones. Hey, it's just something I unlock from doing this. I don't know. We shall see. Might have to take a little break here in a little while. Anyway, how are we doing with scientists? Can we get someone with logistics? 10? Welfare 10? No? No. So, refresh. And no. It'll be another 10 minutes before we can. Fire another scientist. Have at least 150 guests in your park. How many are in my park right now? Not many. But I could fix that. I can fix that pretty easily.
Gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
can make that, but I don't know why I can't get the other pylon. No, I can't even grab this pylon. I can't even select pylons. I can select the substations, but not the pylons. Why am I still obsessing over this? I need to make this thing. Alright, let's do this. Set up our maintenance posts. And I think we don't have a bathroom. Yeah, we have no bathrooms. Let's put one right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
And that should cover that.
The damage.
I'll add you to that.
Damage found.
Now upgrade these.
Ladies and gentlemen, after an unexpected outage, power has now been restored across the site. Thank you for your patience and understanding.
Okay, so we are going to need another power station.
Got some damage here.
So, we do have Parasaurolophus. That'll bring our species up to 2, which we are going to need anyway, so... Fill our cover there. Our pasture... Ooh, I'm getting ideas. I am getting ideas. Let's build a big lagoon here. I'll do that. Just so the sauropods have something to walk through for reasons. That should be water. There's our lake. Let's build our pasture right here. And then... you need nut, right? Yes, nut. What does Brachiosaurus need? Also, nut. So... we can have this side be like a bunch of tall nut stuff. You know what? I'm kind of second guessing this. Let's get rid of that. Maybe not make it so big. Make something like that. Then it's still sizable. We can do like that. So our dinosaurs have their needs met. In fact, let's take this whole outcrop right here. Tall nut, so they have reason to walk around. Then we can go back to our pasture. Our Gallimimus, like leaves. Be right this way. And the stegos. Kind of have their piece of paradise over this way. Yeah, I think something like that will work. Well, I got welfare, which we did need. don't need 2 welfare. Not yet. We need logistics. And the game still refuses to give me logistics. Wait, what's logistics mean, right? No, we need to... Yes, we need logistics. And what it gave me is genetics. So we're going to be waiting for a bit. Because I need logistics in order to do something. Okay, so I'm thinking... we'll do a tour of the her enclosure over this way. And then we'll loop it back this way and go to there. I don't know how we're going to incorporate the Tyrannosaur into the tour, or if it'll even be incorporated at all. Although... I might need to find a way to Jurassic Parkify these monorails. I'll find a way. Alright, anyone with logistics? No. Here we go. Now we just need to get this made. There we go. Lovely waterfalls up there. Da-dum. Expedition. We need the expedition center. go grab Stegosaurus now. As we do that, we can start making males. First, we need to train you. Expedition map. Edit the tour. A smidgen. It will go this way now. I wonder if I could do this. There we go. And that should give us what we need. Shame natural lagoons aren't a thing in this game. Unfortunately. Well, not technically. You can sort of make them with modular building, but you still need to build lagoons to do it. Just build rocks around the lagoon and you sort of have it. But I digress. I'm going on a tangent. Let's continue. Getting our fossils. So we can get our mail. We can tranquilize these. There you go. Okay. Interesting. Where are the rest of the Stegosaurus fossils? Oh well. I'm probably going to have to go through each and every thing to see if I can find them. You know what? I'm curious. Let's explore that site and see what happens. I'm guessing a lot of nothing. Uh-oh. How am I losing money? Interesting. I don't get why I'm missing Stegosaurus fossils. Alright, let's try this. There we go. Will this help, maybe? I don't think it's gonna help by much. It's improving, but not enough for me to stay cash positive. It might be scientist wages. So, sorry guys. But I needs monies. Did that help? Yes, it did. So, we're just gonna have to wait for this to generate cash. Not much I can really do. Although, I could go by area, see if I can find the stego fossils I'm missing. Nothing there. Off to Nevada. Nothing there. Montana. Nope, nothing there. We were just there. There's no way they're here or here, because we haven't been there yet. China is next. I have a feeling it might be at China, if anything. If it's not there, then it might be just something we get later in the campaign. Nope. Last but not least, Japan. And I don't think it's at Japan. I really don't. I could check Indonesia. In fact, I might check Indonesia. But I don't think it's in Indonesia. Alright. So I looked everywhere. Doesn't appear to be anywhere. So we're just gonna have to wait. Actually, we could go to Malta and see if we can get something done there. Wait, that's probably what we were supposed to do. Let's go to Malta. Because if we get to Malta, we can get the dinosaur market, which I think we might be able to use to buy genome data.
In the paleo-curation world, Malta is best known for its scenic views, rich history, and its highly illegal underground dinosaur marketplace. They've sunk their fangs into a well-intentioned, if naive, dinosaur enthusiast, and you're expected to pry open the beast's jaws and release its prey. Have fun with that, and, well, look out for the teeth. Metaphorically, of course. Well, maybe literally too. Only time will tell.
Malta, Malta, Malta. The heart of the global dinosaur market. Once upon a time, at least.
Oh, yeah. The night market here was one impressive operation.
The owner of this island was originally an exotic animal keeper. They got into quite a bit of debt pursuing a new obsession with dinosaurs, and now we are here to help them. Using only legal means, I should add. And yes, I'm looking at you, Mr. Finch.
Oh, don't you worry. I would never do anything illegal or the slightest bit morally questionable. Especially not while someone's looking, right?
Okay. This should be doable. Total scientist skill 70. Profit 300 per minute. 40 guess in 30 marine animals.
Escaping the client's debt will need cash in the bank, and more dinosaurs will help with that.
Quite right. More dinosaurs will be crucial to freeing our client from the night market's hold.
Lily, you were hired here too? Isn't it excessive having us both work on the same debt?
Yes, well, no solution seems excessive to the person in crisis. But don't worry, many hands make light work after all.
Let's actually do that and that. Do we have any scientists here? No. So, getting our numbers up is going to be a bit of a big ask. They're missing water. In fact, there is no water here. So let's fix that. By putting water right here. Where they can reach. Something like that should be great. You have ground leaf here. Oh, now we're making plenty of monies. Let's put that right there. For that.
Detected power outage. Respawn.
Oh, There we go. That should help with our profits to some degree.
Okay, the drones.
We actually kick out half have any marine reptiles. So... these are all crap scientists. You're the most decent with genetic. How much do I need for getting an Attenborosaurus? Five. At least 5 in... yeah. 5 in logistics. Let's get someone with logistics. But all garbage with this game. This game is trying to make me upset.
Right. The drones are signed.
Alright. We don't do that. Take someone with welfare. I'll take you with genetics. You're a garbage scientist, but not much else I can really do.
Joining us today.
You like leaf and fiber, so we don't have enough of we don't have enough genetics. Struthium imus it is.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Let's get us a Struthi. Let's try doing it like this. we go. Now we're going to be much more cash positive.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubate.
Asset collection requested. Asset transportation underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls. Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of
Asset has been transported.
There we go. That was less stressful. Okay. Might be taking a break soon, just so I can get something to eat, and then I'll be back on a little bit and play until I get bored. Which I don't know when it's going to be. Honestly.
Releasing the drone.
Okay, so we need a science center, right? Yes.
attention all science personnel.
We can actually go to one of the other sites to do these. Is it cheating? Sure. Do I care? Not enough not to do it. That wouldn't work anyway. But you could work. Or you just put a new enclosure over here. My problem is that you don't really particularly like anything. Missing leaf, huh? There.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
And yeah, we can do another enclosure over here. We can make it something we can make it something exciting.
It's on to work.
Now we can do this. And then we can see about something. You know what? Let's do something exciting. Let's add something exciting.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals. There we go. There. And I can duplicate this. Or that way. There we go. And I think I know exactly what I'm going to put in here. Just let me put down some water. Along with some cover. Actually,
Let's get some air to cover. Get that nice desert feel. And then pasture. Something like that. Right, you also need cover, so here. Have some cover. Then your leaf is up there. Go get your leaf. Right, so synthesized dinosaur. Ooh, I need more. I need genetic. Fuck this game sometimes. Ugh. Do we have any good geneticists yet? No. Can we get a good geneticist? Yes. Thank you. Sorry, dude. You're fired. Wait, let's actually think about this first. We can modify the genome. I think this is good for now. And then I'm going to go with the traditional raptor skins for the second movie, because that's my favorite. Begin task.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
We don't have maintenance, do we? No, no maintenance. Let's fix that.
Sending out the drone.
we go.
Synthesis procedure complete.
That works fine by me.
Commencing synthesis
So we
procedure.
have the scientists for that. I'll drop them off in this enclosure. And just hope that it's something they like. Just for good measure, I'm just going to make this normal.
Open it up. Asset to be collected.
System's malfunction has resulted.
Is it just me, or is the sandstorm that wasn't meant to be a problem feeling pretty problematic?
I don't understand what happened. The weather must have turned.
And it looks like Extinction Now have chosen the perfect time to tamper with our gates.
It's fine. My role is crisis management, so let's manage this crisis.
You were managing crises at Jurassic World, too. And look how that turned out.
Cabot, show some respect.
No, it's all right. Though I certainly remember why Mr. Finch and I lost contact for all those years. Let's fix this and get the park back on track.
Irrational obsession for these creatures drives people to debt, to illegal means to possess living creatures. Is that the basis for the world you're working towards? Really?
En route to collect the asset.
Alright.
Personnel completed. We have to.
There. Happy, happy, happy.
Let's get the drone up and running. Asset delivered.
There we go. Increase total number of dinosaurs to 25. Oh, we have a way to do that. I believe they need medium. Species isolation. Seems they're the only ones in the territory. Gotta love these raptors, though. Yeah, I'm sure they'll get used to each other. So we got our profits per minute going. Decently. So I'm thinking... How are these guys anyway? I mean, I'm sure they're going to breed eventually. But still. Okay, expedition map. For Ankylosaurus, we need someone with logistics. Can we get someone with the right logistics, please? Thank you. Alright, let's see. Got an expedition. For Attenborosaurus. And while I'm thinking about it, I could start getting these. Just so we can get them out of the way. Alright, operations. Actually, for that matter. Here we go. Marketplace facility. Yeah, we can do that easy. Okay, let's see. About stuff. They're fine. They just need time to find their... How have you not found your ground leaf? I mean, you can clearly see it up there, but... Ugh. Dinosaur AI. How are the raptors doing? They have a nest? Haven't laid any eggs yet. And the fertility's doing kind of bad.
Lots of here.
Okay, let's speed up time and let's see if we can get that Attenborosaurus made. Or at least get the fossils for it. Because if we can do that, we can just throw it in here with the plesiosaur that we already have.
I'll fix up this damage, no problem.
Speaking of... we might want to consider adding males to these enclosures.
This needs fixing. Let's put the drone to work.
Do fossils, do this, that, that. Be in task. I'll snag that welfare specialist. And fire your ass. Because I feel like we're in a better standing, financial-wise, to have these scientists. Unlike in the other park. Let's see if we can't get that DNA... Oh. There we go. Bumped my camera there for a moment. Do that, and set out another expedition for that. How you doing now, Velociraptor 1? Your fertility's raising, that's good. How are we doing there? Almost there. Actually, what am I doing? Why don't I throw this on here? So we can do that. I can be such an idiot sometimes. just max that out for no reason. We can go get some more Attenborough fossils.
Sending out the
Hey, you know what? We can check this out. Just observe our dinosaurs for a few seconds before we check out our fossils. God, this really is a step up from Evolution 2. Even if it is just the same model-ish. Moving the nest. Oh, there's our baby velociraptors! Hello, baby raptors! Missing meat. Of course you're going to be missing meat because you can't hunt. So we'll just throw that, I don't know, right there maybe? Oh, that was not a meat feeder, that was a goat feeder. There we go. And I think we're just gonna add another male raptor. But hey, I will add Attenborough eventually.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Let's also do this. Get some advanced equipment so we don't fail too spectacularly when generating dinosaurs. Deliberately ignore the obvious bot that was running rampant at my not my Discord, in my stream chat. I swear. I have no idea why bots keep doing that.
No problem.
I am not going to give people my monies unless they have something I want. I don't even do this for money yet. I also just do this for the fun of it. Alright, fossils, task, do that. How are we doing over here? Don't take up aggressive, make you male, turn you off. And begin incubation.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Right, the drones are signed.
Alright.
Synthesis procedure complete.
Grazing very
I've just heard that a collector from the night market is coming round for a debt payment soon. We need to get the funds ready to pay them off.
Now that sounds like a job for Kira. Maybe Lily. Debt collectors and me don't get along.
I'm pretty sure both of them left. I think you might have hit a nerve with Lily when you brought up Jurassic World earlier.
Ah. Wouldn't be the first time I spoke out of hand in panic. Yeah, I'll talk to my apology fruit basket guy later. In the meantime, we're gonna need to handle that debt payment on our own.
Oh. Well, here's some Stegosaurus fossils. Not that I found some. Yeah, I'll be taking a break after this. Because I'm hungry. I'm getting hangy. Or hungry, hangry. I shouldn't talk like I'm 5. Although I like doing it because it's funny. Lack of space. Train too steep. Alright, in that case. Let's delete you, delete you, delete you, delete you, delete you. And flatten this out a bit more. Just so we can try and get you. Trying to... let's try and flatten that out and smooth this out. I said smooth! Ugh, this game. There. Now we should be able to do this.
Ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
There we go. Of course, I can understand why it's overcrowding over here. Baby raptors.
Some people hate a blank canvas, but not me. That new land you bought is perfect to expand this place into. So let's bring in some more animals and make it happen. We could even buy animals for the site through the marketplace. The night market would hate that we're not sending money their way, which is even more of a reason to do it, right?
Right, so I am hungry. So I'm probably going to be ending the stream instead of taking a break. Because I've been streaming for like way longer than I should be. Or I usually tend to. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all that lovely internet stuff that comes with the territory with watching this on YouTube. Be sure to hype, because I guess that's a thing. And if you're watching this on like Twitch, then consider following. Until then, I'll see you next time.